Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
On play action, here's Stroud. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going deep down his side. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Third down run by Dobbins. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Running it again with Dobbins. Now there's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Nix from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 4-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
No finding his back. Mixon. Ripping off yards past the 40. He's to the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 99-yard touchdown. But you will take it. The defense, they're over-aggressive. The offense made a pay in a big-time way.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it'll be second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
On second down, here's Dobbins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 7-yard gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, here's Nix. Completed to his running back. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
I love this. Tight end getting a run. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Here's Stroud. This one falls incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
It's mixed in on second down. Broke through the tackle. They'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Slot man motioned over. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Play action with Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Bails out of the pocket quick. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. And the defender comes away with it. Jalen Smith has the INT. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the ground again with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's caught at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's good for
Move the chains! Got to move the chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw, Stroud. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action with Stroud. Going deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it at the 20. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming. And boy, did it pay dividends.
14, Texans 7.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, run to Mixon. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Bucky, 118.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This one's caught. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, head back for first down.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
All right.
Gets it again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Calling his own number here on 3rd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first and 10, here's Nix. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking slant route complete. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, they're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. I mean, job well done.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Quick throw is caught. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Man in motion, headed right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down at the 13-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jared Stingley Jr. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right.
Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him 3 on that game. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll give to Mixon up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Stroud off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Try getting it to Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And progress finally halted picks up a chunk.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, it's Nix. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Going with Dobbins here. Still has room inside the 15. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a third-quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Running with Mixon out of the gun. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Shotgun now, first round. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Couldn't connect to a takedown, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He was not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Chubb up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
In the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
H-Town. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running back, motioning right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Nix from the gun. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Send it out wide to Sutton. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps himself upright. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Tampa. The Broncos take a fourth-quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it? And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Here's Stroud now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here's Chubb on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Tommy Townsend.
They're out now, ready to punt it.
For the Texans.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Escapes a defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. They did it! He made the interception! Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. It's Stroud. Collins got it left side. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Jump running out of the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
To the air, Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos go up by 12 in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
33. Texans 21.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Broncos.
Has this at the 6. Look at this at the bag of tricks. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Already.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Lee will get this inside the 30.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's able to take this one down at 25. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 5. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Stroud now on third. He's got it. Complete to Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within one score in the fourth. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5.
33. Texans 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. He breaks the tackle, and he works this to the 38 before going down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. And we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Will Lutz lining up for the point.
If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans down by 12. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's caught. This is Kirk. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First and 10.
Stroud off of play action. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them, and that should put the finishing touch on this victory. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.